turning the yarns in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow, Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abiaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow, tales of stitches everywhere we go.
Programs, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means when we recommend something from there, we'll be able to put in the direct links for people to buy it.
Yeah.
So.
Welcome back to Yabiaks.
Yeah. That was something new we discovered this week.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
You know, particularly with our frugal fiber. Need a drink of water before I say that too many times. You know, our frugal fibers, where we take a look at how to get into the fiber world and the fiber crafting without having to go spend $30 to $40 for a yarn, for a ball of yarn.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to start with the really expensive stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
Or
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not your cup of, you know. There is nothing wrong with the dollar store specials because some of those colors are nice and they certainly wear well. They're soft. Mm-hmm. So.
And some of them are leftovers of name brands anyway. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, it's just like no name at the store. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Dollar Tree carries Premier, and they've actually, Premier is making a line specifically for Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Premier is now available somewhere else online.
Mary Maxim.
I was going to say Mary Maxim, I think, now carries it. Because I'm going, wait a minute. That's what we get at the dollar store, at the Dollar Tree. So.
Mm-hmm.
So see, it's
and
not
I put
that's nice.
in it, and I haven't had any issues.
Yeah,
doesn't. Yeah, so
that's nice because you can support your local Dollar Tree or a Canadian company like Mary Maxim as well. So
yes,
yeah. So yeah, well, certainly we've been looking at some of their kits and trying them out. So we'll continue doing that. And I know Kim did a beautiful little flower coaster kit. So we'll keep going with those.
Oh, that was such a lovely pattern to follow.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
it was easy to do?
Yes.
Because I don't crochet as well. So
the hardest
I'd like to do the one with the green plants, though.
The hardest part for that pattern was because the pattern book, which I actually think I have with me. Hang on. I do. The pattern book was written. Or sorry, I've got their stitch guide. Is what I've got.
Hold on.
But it was written for the
she
green.
Couldn't find the thing I asked her to look for, but man, she knows where the book is. You know. I asked her to look for something. It was probably somewhere in here. But oh look, I just happen to have the book with me. Yeah. Tell me this wasn't
I don't have the actual pattern book. I've got the stitch guide. But they gave you a book of how to do your stitches.
Oh, nice.
But the green coasters were what the instructions were written for, not the colored flowers. So I had to kind of figure out which balls went with which one.
Okay. Well, I guess you have the instructions, so I guess I could follow along with the green then. Because it's kind of cute when it looks like plants. So
the yarn is so soft, though.
I would like to actually find and do a pattern or a kit for one of those little crocheted hanging plants.
Yes, the strawberries.
We were looking at those yesterday.
Oh, we lost Ellen.
Yeah, we lost Elder Yak. I wonder where she went.
He did say tonight they're under thunderstorm warning, so they could be having some internet issues.
Oh dear. Okay.
No.
So.
Yeah, but I would like to do some of those crocheted hanging plants. I've seen them done with beads, without beads.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And I just thought that'd be really fun to do. I'd actually kind of like some to hang in my trailer,
Mm-hmm.
because then they can stay in there and I don't have to worry about watering them.
Yes. I saw one pattern last night, if I can find it now,
Mm.
and I thought it would be so sweet if you were looking to do a
Bring it
baby
in.
gift. But now I have to see if I can find it because unfortunately it didn't want to send pictures with all of the links that Helen and I were sharing back and forth.
Oh dear.
That's not the one. Let me see.
Maybe while you're looking for the link, we can ask our viewers if anybody has made any of the little crocheted plants, if they have a particular kit or pattern that they recommend for a
Saw this
relative.
one that I thought was
Oh,
pretty.
that is so cute. Excellent. But yes, for a relatively, well, beginner to somewhat experienced crocheter, I'm not really handy at reading crochet patterns. So, basically more of a beginner style, intermediate at best. I definitely don't want anything more than that, but if anybody has a pattern or a kit to recommend, we'd love to
I
see that because I would like to try.
I found one. It's in my cart and I may have to make it.
Oh my.
I have a friend that has 2 hairless cats.
Okay.
That's the reason for the hairless cat one.
I'm gonna say that looks like Mrs. Bigglesworth, I think is the kitty's name from Austin Powers.
This was the one I thought would be very cute for a baby gift.
That is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Okay, we have to
Hoping
make
it would
that.
turn out like that and that it's not an AI generated picture. Because
Yeah,
sometimes with them I'm not entirely certain. But
that
he is so sweet.
he is absolutely adorable. I'd like to find the pattern for that.
I will
That is
send
so cute.
I will send you the link, Connie.
Perfect. Oh, it has the pattern?
That's a kit on Temu.
Oh,
So
yay.
um
That is so darn cute.
oh, Helen messaged that it looks like the storm is heading that way, so we may not get Helen back.
Oh dear.
I'm hoping that we will, but just in case.
Yeah, guess it's you and me for now. Woo, out from under the supervision.
Now we have signed up. So Yabby is now registered as a Temu affiliate, so we will put a link below to some of the patterns we've chatted about tonight. We haven't made these kits. These are just ones we were finding recently. I will list or have Helen list the link for the coaster kit though, because
Yeah,
that
because
is
you
a
have
pattern that
made
I
that
have
one.
made. And that was a very easy
Absolutely.
pattern to make and to follow.
Yeah, and it came out so cute too.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that'll be great. So what are you knitting on this evening?
So I decided I needed a break from socks, and I had originally wanted to make the Cleary sweater from Knitty,
Okay,
partially because I'm a huge Thornbirds fan, so, Cleary family, I love the name.
exactly.
However, it is a sweater that uses 2 different Aran weight yarns with mohair held with them, and it's a
Oh
brioche
dear.
knit. I tried my test swatch, and unfortunately, brioche and I are not going to be introduced while I'm carrying mohair along.
You're not yet friends?
Not quite yet, and not while I'm carrying mohair. So,
Yeah, mohair does not lend itself to correction.
no. So, what I have decided to do instead is I found a similar pattern, and it's called the Pathway Sweater. And it is by it's right, Laura Savage on Knit Picks. It's a
Mhm.
free pattern.
Nice.
Now, I am carrying the mohair through with it. That's how this pattern looks.
Oh, that's really pretty.
I am actually using yarn that I bought from Temu for it. I managed to get a brown alpaca wool that
Nice.
is 95% alpaca, 5% polyester. And then my primary color is a baby alpaca. It's 95% alpaca, 5% acrylic. I think the brand name is Baby Alpaca, but it's just kind of an off-white bone color.
Nice. Those will go together well.
And this one is no longer available on Temu. It's labeled as a Rowan mohair,
Oh,
but it reminded me of the Bernat Airy that the Cleary pattern called for in the colorway Renoir.
okay. Could be a knockoff.
Yeah. So it's very soft. So I've started doing this pattern. I am going to carry the dashes on the yoke down a little further until just before the top of the sleeves. And
Mm-hmm.
then, provided I have enough of the dark brown yarn left, I'm also going to carry them into the sleeves so that I can end with the dark brown on the cuffs, and then it won't pick up dirt, and it'll hopefully just last a little longer because it's not a light color right on the cuffs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is one of the sad things about knitting, either with lighter colors or for growing children, is
Mhm.
things don't always last.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it
oh,
looks like
I
we've got
think
Helen
we
rejoining
might
us,
have her back. There she
but I
is.
started this afternoon.
Oh my, that's going right along.
But for gauge, I'm only using the 3.75 millimeter needles instead of the 5.5 it called for.
Oh my.
So,
Oh my. We were just chatting about what we were currently knitting after a discussion about Timu and crocheted plants.
Ooh, there sure were some pretty ones on Temu we were looking at on the weekend.
yes.
Well, then I'll have to check some of them out because I really do want to make one.
Oh, good.
And
But
I am knitting away on my socks. For once, I'm doing what I said I'd be doing.
mine are
Did you
sitting
ship
However,
upstairs. I needed
socks?
a break from socks.
yeah, no, well, I have a little miniature slave driver that wants her socks. So she was here on the weekend and I was able to try them on her feet a couple times and I am pleased to say I am now at the toes. So I am just putting the toes in and she'll be able to have them when she comes on the weekend.
Are you
So
grafting the toes or are you just going to cinch the toes?
um I'm following the rounded toe pattern
Okay.
from the sock pattern for the actual Rose City Rollers adult one. The kids one came with the square toe, but
Okay.
I do tend to prefer a more rounded toe. So they said if that's the case, you could just follow the rounded toe from the regular pattern. So
Hmm.
which has both the round toe and the square toe in it. So. Yeah, so I actually will have made my socks. Imagine that. Things have been getting away from me, but I'm back on track. Here I can give you a little look. There they are. They're little all their little ends there, but there they are.
Very
They're
nice.
cute.
Coming right along. Thank you.
Are you doing the toe in the same color as the heel?
I had enough left that I'm just going to use up what I have left because somehow, even though the pattern told me I didn't have enough yarn to do the socks, I still have this for each one.
Oh,
So I'm just going to keep on going. And then I'll have that pretty pink for other things, but that's fine on the heels, a different color. That's absolutely fine. I think I'm kind of glad because it is self-striping yarn, so I don't know what that would have done to my heel. So,
how about mittens with the unicorn as the wrist and then the heel yarn as the hands?
oh, that could be good. That really could be good. So, we'll find something to do with it. No yarn goes to waste. So, That
Mm-hmm.
I try very hard not to waste any of it. So.
Or you could start a beekeeper's quilt.
I could. I do want to make one of those wreaths where you wind your leftover yarn around the styrofoam balls and make the big wreath and then stick the knitting and crocheting implements into it. So
Well, that sounds
that will be, yeah, that could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So decorate the walls of the new office. So I will have walls in the new office. I have very few walls in the office I'm in now because the one wall is taken up by a huge closet, but I will have lots of wall space in my new office. So,
good.
yeah, it'll be kind of exciting to have wall space. I will have to resist the temptation to cover it with stuff all over the place. But I'm going to be able to go through all my craft stuff again and, dig deep into it and organize it because it'll be packed. And then as I take it out, I can really, really be organized. So that
Well,
is going to be a blessing. So,
that sounds like famous last words.
well, I like being organized for stuff like that because I really do like being able to find what I'm looking for.
True.
And
Yes.
then it's just a matter of making sure as I add stuff that I remain organized. That is the trick. I start out organized and then as I add stuff I become unorganized.
Mm.
So, but it has lovely storage, so I have zero excuses for non-organization. Lovely built-in storage, so really zero excuses for not being organized. I've also seen a few people decorating or storing some of their yarn with the crates on the wall. And I have considered that because I do like that rustic look. Or I considered some of those IKEA cubes that you've seen that have the glass door on them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
My only concern with storing my yarn open on the wall is the dust.
Yeah.
Especially because I have cats and they shed.
Yeah, I'm a pet home too, for
Yeah.
sure. So,
I actually what I would like to do is go through my yarn, and I think I'm going to vacuum pack a lot of my yarn.
okay.
Because then if I get one of the IKEA kind of calyx shelves,
Mm-hmm.
I can label the, pretty little drawers that go into them, the type of yarn that
Mm-hmm.
it is,
Yeah.
and write on the bag what, you know, brand and stuff for the yarn, and away we
Yes.
go.
Well, one of my future plans as I become organized is if I have bought yarn for a particular pattern, at the very least, I'm putting it in a Ziploc and writing what the pattern is and where to find it on there. If not, printing a copy and sticking it in there with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing worse than finding stuff in your stash and you're like, I obviously bought this for a particular project. What was it?
Yes.
I have that three different colors of blue fabric that clearly coordinate. I have no idea what I bought them for.
You bought them
None
for a bag.
whatsoever.
You bought them for a professional tote.
Maybe?
You bought
I don't know. I have the burgundy I bought for that for sure.
you bought them because your mom wore out her professional tote and you were going to make her a replacement one.
No, I bought them well before that.
Or did you buy those ones to make her the mini tote?
Maybe?
Or is there
Maybe the
enough
mini set?
either that or else you bought it to make her um a lap quilt of the walkabout?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull it out, see what it is, but it's clearly meant to go together. So we'll figure that out.
It
No,
Because
we can
we
only
I
haven't been
will,
hope.
together for long.
yeah, we'll find something to do with it, but
Yeah.
you can tell I carefully picked it out to match. So it'll find a project because I do want to be able to do more sewing and I'm going to have lots of room for that too. So, yeah. But yes, I actually have really almost finished my socks, so they will be done by the weekend because they need to go on their little owner's feet. So little owner's feet, my goodness. I made this size for her, and the next time I make her socks, I'm going to have to make her adult socks, I'm pretty sure. But she only wears a kid's 2 to 3 in a shoe. So
Well, make
I
sure
don't know,
we
but
get pictures of the little feet in them.
oh yes, most definitely pictures of the little feet in them. So absolutely. It was hilarious this weekend. I was outside on Saturday, and I came out and I said, "Yeah, it's a really nice day to sit out and knit." So I was sitting out knitting. Well, Sunday, don't I get told, "Grandma, it's really nice out. It's a good day to sit out and knit, you know."
Mm-hmm.
As I'm handed the socks. Apparently, it's a good day to sit out and knit. So I went out and sat and knitted on them for a little while.
Okay.
But they certainly do work up quick and easy. They're reasonably mindless to work on, which, is potentially really a good thing. But
Especially in the summer.
in the summer, yeah, when you want something easy, but the self-striping yarn is giving them some personality and pizzazz. Though there's nothing wrong with something done plain and done well. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I will definitely make more of these. I will definitely make them in the adult size now that I have had the opportunity to make them in the kids size. And actually, I think I'd actually even try making them in the baby sizes. It was that enjoyable of a knit. So,
How about
yeah, and they worked right up. So,
mm-hmm. Helen, how are your socks working out for you?
Well, I ripped them apart again.
Oh,
oh,
This this sock yarn just does not want to be the socks I was working on. So,
well, that
um,
happens.
it's just the way life goes. In fact, I wondered for a while if it even wanted to be a sock. It's like, no,
Maybe it doesn't.
but I really wanted to wear the colors. I love the colors. So I've just been doing the basic sock pattern that's also in the pattern book.
Mm-hmm.
And the colors came out.
oh, isn't that gorgeous?
So,
Pretty.
like you say, it's just a mindless. It just comes together nicely. But
Yeah.
I just really wanted the colors. So,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Sometimes the yarn just needs to shine.
That
so
fuchsia with the speckled white reminds me of dragon fruit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see where it would. Definitely. So they're coming along this time then, Helen?
yeah, they're coming together. Like I say, it's just a straight half double crochet. It works out nice, so it gives it a nice soft feel, and the soles are strong enough that you're not feeling like you're walking through them. So,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you don't want to feel like that. That's not a good feeling. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. Except I won't be doing the full length sock. I'll just be doing shorties because I very rarely wear full socks. Even in the winter,
yeah.
I wear short socks. I don't like socks. I wear them
Okay.
as little
So
as
if you have to wear them, you wear short ones, right?
yeah. But yep. Yeah. It's so funny because my husband goes, he goes, yeah, you wear bare feet all year round. Yep, I do.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, definitely. And then after these are finished, I'm going to pick my um
Celtic Myths.
cowl back, or not Celtic myths, my beaded one.
Okay.
I'm going to pick it back up and finish it. That'd be a good idea now that I know how to do the beading.
Yep.
Good idea.
So we're going to have a bead count this time, are we?
Yeah, we are going to have a bead count this time. So
Oh, good.
we are gonna actually count the beads and at least rows of beads. I don't know. I don't have much to do on it, and it's just sitting there looking at me, telling me it needs to be next. So
Needs
I'm
to be
gonna,
done. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna whip back around and do a couple of works in progress and see if I can get those done. I'm just trying to leave myself in a spot where I don't have too many works in progress. I have determined it seems to be pretty much inevitable that I will have some, but I'm just trying not to make them excessive. So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I guess now is not a good time to remind you that Prairie Fiber Festival in Lacombe is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
yes, isn't it coming fast? Oh my goodness.
It's coming really, really fast. So, I mean, we
I
will
didn't
be
say I couldn't buy new yarn. I just said I had to finish some
Oh,
works in progress.
now the truth comes out.
Oh,
That's
yes,
right.
we
I
will be
didn't say I couldn't
full.
buy more.
So, Prairie Fiber is coming up. And I know we've got lots of vendors again to look at. Lots of squishies to go
Mm-hmm.
check out.
There's,
Goldie's Lounge. There's
yeah,
some
Goldie.
demos and stuff going on up at Goldie's Lounge upstairs during the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Friday night, of course, we
Lorenzo's, I think, still has. Oh no, it's Lorenzo's Lounge. Goldie's Gathering
have,
still has
right.
tickets.
Okay,
I
right.
believe some of their classes also still have availability.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
if
I
you're
that's
know.
looking at
unusual.
taking a class, um, I believe some of them still have availability.
Yeah. And that's unusual that they're still available. Same with Goldie's tickets.
Mm-hmm.
There's 60% sold, so there's still some available.
Yeah,
I guess summer silliness is just hitting everybody, and come September, when everybody's back at sort of normal schedules, things are going to
yeah.
change quickly. So,
Exactly, back in the routine. So,
I mean,
so
right now we're down to there's only about a month left as well to register for retreat.
yeah,
Um,
right?
and unfortunately, because of the Dark Night Festival, if you don't register by the deadline, we can't extend the timeline for you this time.
no,
Yeah,
We don't have that option because of the Dark Night Festival or Dark Sky
that's going to be
Festival.
so cool, though.
Oh, I know.
so there's going to be all
So
sorts of things. Just
yeah,
I just can't believe how fast the year is going. We're already like August. It's like no,
I
it's 12
know.
already.
and
Yeah,
so we all get back into the groove, and we hit the ground running. It'll be exciting. We've got some field trips planned. We've got some markets we want to go to, just to
Hmm.
enjoy some markets. But we will be having a table set up at Lacombe as Yabby Yak, so the podcast will be there, and the retreats, the Yarn and Yonders, will be featured as well.
Yes.
And we just have all sorts of things. We've got some um, special items for sale, our little mini yarn bowls.
hmm,
Don't forget those if you're looking for a little fun thing. Again, there will be only limited numbers available for sale. In
Yeah.
order to get some of the special ones, you have to come to retreat because they're only available at retreat. So,
Hmm.
hmm.
um, yeah, we're gonna have to stop being silly, I guess, and
Get
start
down to work.
start watching calendars.
Yes.
Yes,
um,
I have to stop being silly and get my house packed. So,
yeah, that's right. So
Hmm.
it's just been a lot of things happening this summer. Tell us about your summer. We'd really, like to know what you're up to, what more you have left to do this summer.
Hmm.
I know some people have taken the last week of August off to sort of have one last hurrah before school starts, and
I'm taking
then
the first
things
week of September off because I don't have children at home. So
and school starts, so you don't have to
yeah.
worry about it. It's like we normally take our holidays in the first week of October, and everybody goes, "Well, why? Because everything's just about closed." Then I said, "Yeah, but all the kids are back at school."
Uh-huh.
well, it's not even that so much, but it's nice not to be competing with people who really need that time.
Well, really, yes, yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah, and then it's Thanksgiving, then it's retreat, Then the Christmas markets start.
Yes.
So.
Oh, the Christmas knitting better start.
Mhm. And
Uh-huh.
then it's
I do have
Christmas, and
some
then it's trick
knit-worthy
or treat.
people on my list, so.
Christmas knitting, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, man.
Oh,
I got to get some other projects done. No.
Exactly. It's like, do I knit for Christmas? Do I just finish my stuff? Plan one, move house. So,
So, yeah, it's going to go fast and it's exciting. We're still working on a special project that we hope to have some information available at Lacombe, just to get some feedback, get your opinion, to help, to help set the path for some things coming up next year that we'd like to look at. So we definitely want your input. So don't forget to stop by the table at Lacombe and give us your opinion, fill out the form, fill out the survey, or we may even have it online by then too, so you can just do it right online.
yeah.
And give us your feedback immediately. That would be great.
Mhm.
So lots happening again. Lots and lots happening, which is exciting.
Yes.
yeah, this summer has just flown by.
And you have to pardon my internet dropping out. Rural internet, although it's supposed to be 5G, still has its problems when we're under storm watches.
Yeah,
It happens.
that's okay. We weren't too wildly unsupervised.
Well,
We behaved for
yeah,
the most
because I
part.
know what happened last time Kim and I were unsupervised. So.
I did find out what happened. Yes, I did see that.
Oh, good.
You guys
Mhm.
were quite wildly unsupervised, so.
Weren't wildly at all. Just
Oh.
mildly wild.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't catch the last podcast, go back and watch it, the one called Shaving a Haircut, because we finally got the video from the alpaca sharing at Nelda's Loves Grace Alpaca's farm, where Alex the shearer gave us a little session on how they shear and why they do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
So the
Yep.
alpaca and the llama. He sheared a llama as well. So don't
And
forget
so
to go
you
back
don't
and check
miss,
that one out.
and so you don't miss out on our episodes. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the alert bell, because then you'll be notified when new episodes come up.
And we do try and get them up Sunday or Mondays, depending on how long it takes for my internet to upload. So, sometimes it takes 12 hours, but we get it up there.
Yeah.
So have a good week. Don't forget to comment. Let us know what you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
What Christmas projects are you looking at now? So we'll see you next time.
See you then.
Happy knitting.
Wheels are turning, the yarn's in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow. Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin.